So what I do is I just let my mind wander and I let the brain be connected to the mouth. Well, which brain? Do we call it the subconscious or do we call it the right brain? I would call it the right brain or the left brain. I don't know how strict that division is. Well, what I found is that the right brain or the subconscious mind, whatever that other half happens to be, tends to have an economy of language. And I wonder if it's even a different person, if it's a different person who's talking. Because sometimes things just come out. And I don't have total control over what comes out. I can censor, but when I censor, I stop the flow, like I just did right there. And you can notice if the left brain or the conscious mind is censoring because it doesn't have an economy of language like the right brain does. So just there, even though I'm trying to speak just with the right brain right now, I still censored by saying the left brain or the conscious mind. When if the right brain was just let free to go, it would have just said the left brain. So I walked on a beach, and I like going down to the part of the beach at the very end where there aren't many people there and late at night. That's what I like to do. And I like it because it's like I'm in a different place, almost timeless. And the reason it's like it's timeless is because nature is like that at all times. So I walk on a beach when there's nobody there, late at night, and it's like what someone thousands of years ago saw. I can go to natural places and it will be like what people a long time ago saw. Right there, repeating myself, that's more censoring, that's more the left brain intervening and trying to control the right. But it's dark when I walk along, and I wonder what people thought when they were going through the dark. When I was a little kid, when the lights were off, sometimes I would see lots and lots of really scary things in the dark. Much more than I do now. Now I do every once in a while. I'll walk along and I'll see a scary face or a scary image in the bush, but not as much as when I was a kid. But one thing that I do still have, and that everyone still has, is seeing things out of the corner of their eye. And this is a mild hallucination. So everyone has hallucinated just a little bit in while awake. It's seeing something out of the corner of your eye. A more intense hallucination would be seeing something that's not there, that's right in front of you. Now, when you're walking along at night, you can't see all of the relevant details about everything. And so what your brain has to do is it has to construct a lot more. Even when we can see things in the daylight, we still have to construct a lot. But you have to construct a lot more at night. And if you're scared, if you have a lot of fearful emotions at night, then the images that the brain is going to construct because of the hormones and the neurotransmitters and whatever, the image that you are going to construct is going to be scarier based on the condition of your brain. Couple that with seeing something out of the corner of your eye at night, and it's going to appear scary at night. Now, I don't know if these myths about scary things and demons coming out at the night are just adults playing on children's fears of seeing scary things in the dark, or if it's adults really thinking this, really thinking that scary things come about in the night, or maybe a mixture of both. Maybe the thought is that they see scary things. Now, they don't know that the brain constructs stuff. And back, thousands of years ago, basically everyone was a naive realist. So, what they saw, they thought was reality, objective reality as is, and not their construction. And so when they saw scary things in the bush, they thought those things must somewhat be there. And when you shine a light on the bush and the scary images go away, well, that must mean those scary images are fearful of the light. But what they must have also known is that those scary things aren't really in the bush, because they never attack. They never make any sounds. If you fall into the bush, despite seeing a bunch of scary things, it's still just a bush. So perhaps the thought was that it was a portal to another world, or a parallel world that was kind of spilling over or melding over, but this world wasn't quite powerful enough to break through. It wasn't powerful enough to make sound or to interact, but you could only kind of see it. And we see this kind of thing in movies or with ghosts. Right? The idea of ghosts, a ghost is kind of there, but not strong enough to interact with this world. And the sun goes down when this happens. So maybe the thought that the sun is suppressing these spirits, that when the sun is gone, the spirits go away. But also the spirits go away when you shine light upon them. And in the Middle Ages, what was that light? Well, that light came from fire, a torch. Hence maybe some stories about demons being very afraid of fire, and the fire making them be gone. So that's my experiment.